Welcome back to the epic battles between Black Adam versus General Zod and who will win. Before we dive into the analysis, I just want to say please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I thank you very much. The battle between Black Adam and General Zod is a classic confrontation between magical power and Kryptonian physical strength. Black Adam holds the advantage through magic, while Zod possesses elite military combat skills and overwhelming physical power under a yellow sun. The outcome depends on whether Zod can end the fight quickly before Adam magic inflicts a fatal level of damage. Black Adam was once a slave in ancient Egypt, a man pushed to the very limits of suffering and rage. When the miracle of the wizard Shazam descended upon him, he was granted power beyond mortal limits. However, that power did not bring salvation, but instead paved the way for tragedy. In his fury over loss and injustice, Adam used his power in ways that shook the cosmic order, forcing the wizards to imprison him for thousands of years. Only in the modern era was Black Adam released, and from that point on, his fate became forever intertwined with endless confrontations against Billy Batson, the new champion of Shazam. Black Adam power comes from 6 ancient Egyptian gods, including Shu, Horus, Amun, Zehuti, Aten, and Mehen. When he speaks the word Shazam, all of this power merges, transforming him into the embodiment of divine might. The blessing of Shu grants Adam near limitless stamina, a tireless body, and the ability to exist without any source of sustenance. Horus bestows transcendent speed, the power of flight, and exceptional agility and precision reflexes. Amun grants immense physical strength, allowing Black Adam to lift tanks, crush massive boulders, and directly confront destructive entities such as Ultraman, Superboy Prime, or Necron. Zehuti provides vast wisdom and enhanced senses, making Adam not only a warrior, but also a terrifying strategist. Aten supplies solar energy, replacing dependence on wizard magic, allowing him to control magical lightning at will, unleash devastating electrical currents from his own body, and even transfer energy to heal others such as the Flash. Beneath all this divine power lies a soul torn between justice and vengeance. Black Adam is a symbol of ancient power that refuses to bow to modern standards. He is not only a bearer of divine power, but also a source from which power can be passed down. He can share or transfer his entire magical power to anyone he considers family or trusts absolutely. When this energy is bestowed, the chosen individuals gain power comparable to Adam himself, and he can even access the memories of his descendants, as if bloodline itself forms a bridge between past and present. This makes Black Adam a force whose influence stretches across millennia. Through the blessing of Mehen, Black Adam healing ability far surpasses all biological limits. Severe injuries can be healed in a short time, as shown when his jaw was shattered by Ultraman, but fully recovered after only a few hours. As long as he remains empowered, time leaves almost no mark on Adam's body. It is believed that he has existed for more than 4,600 years, witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations. This longevity has shaped his rituals and his ruler mindset in the image of ancient pharaohs. Black Adam's presence and fearsome reputation were so great that he was once considered worthy of training within the Sinestro Corps, an organization that accepts only individuals with overwhelming will and power. As a ruler, Adam governs the nation of Kahndaq with an iron hand, driven by the belief that order exists only when protected by absolute strength. Alongside his divine power, he is also a true master of martial arts, having accumulated a lifetime of combat experience as the wizard champion. His skill is refined enough to overpower Batman in close combat, even without relying on supernatural strength. All of these elements combine to portray Black Adam as an ancient warrior with the mindset of a king, a living legend and a symbol of justice forged through blood and time. The clash between Adam and Deathstroke erupted like a storm of fire and blood, where lethal instinct collided head-on with ancient divine power. Adam maintained the stance of an unyielding king. Standing before 2 supermen, he coldly declared that he would leave the League, because he had never truly believed in a form of justice built on compromise and the rules of others. When he realized the true nature of the rising threat, Adam reacted with the speed of a seasoned warrior. He immediately pursued Ultraman and launched a proactive assault in Metropolis, turning the city into a battlefield of earth, shattering blows and lightning tearing through the air. Despite Black Adam unleashing devastating attacks and repeatedly calling down destructive thunder, Ultraman demonstrated superior brutality by completely overwhelming Teth Adam, crushing his jaw to prevent him from summoning his power. Left on the edge between life and death, Adam survived only due to the unexpected intervention of Black Manta, Lex Luthor, Bizarro, and Captain Cold. That moment not only saved his life, but also carved a harsh lesson into his soul that, in a world of gods and monsters, even supreme power can be subdued if the enemy is underestimated. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and turn on notifications to watch the newest videos as early as possible. Thank you all very much. General Drew Zod, commonly known as General Zod, is the embodiment of supreme military will on the planet Krypton and an uncompromising adversary of Superman. From the moment of his birth, Zod was genetically engineered with a single purpose: to become the leader of the Kryptonian Warrior Guild. His life offered no choices and no doubt, only one absolute directive: to protect Krypton and ensure the survival of its species at any cost. This very programming forged Zod into a fearless and unyielding warrior. In contrast to Jor-El, his close friend and Krypton brilliant scientist, Zod placed no faith in peaceful reform or rational warnings. He chose raw power and iron discipline, believing that only force was capable of saving a civilization in decline. From this belief, Zod founded the Sword of Ra and launched a coup against the Kryptonian government, plunging the planet into a brutal civil war. Amid the chaos, Zod killed Jor-El, not out of personal hatred, but because he viewed it as a necessary price for Krypton's survival. However, Zod's ambition was halted when he was captured and exiled to the Phantom Zone, a prison beyond space and time. Ironically, when Krypton was ultimately destroyed, Zod became one of the few survivors. From the ashes of his homeland, his ideals did not fade, but instead grew more distorted and extreme. For Zod, his very existence became bound solely to the rebirth of Krypton, even if that meant destroying Earth and confronting Superman directly, whom he regarded as a traitor to Kryptonian ideals. General Zod possesses superhuman strength on a scale that is nearly immeasurable. His physical form allows him to carry loads, reaching millions of tons, without displaying any sign of strain. Every strike Zod delivers is not merely an attack, but an eruption of energy, capable of generating widespread shockwaves that violently shake the surrounding space. When Zod clashes with Superman, two Kryptonian beings collide in battles of catastrophic scale, where mountain peaks are flattened in moments, and entire cities are reduced to fields of ruin. Zod is not only capable of matching Superman blow for blow, but has repeatedly gained the upper hand against him, despite Superman being widely regarded as the symbol of absolute power. A single punch from Zod can launch Superman skyward to the height of towering skyscrapers, and the subsequent throws are so forceful that Superman's body smashes through multiple high-rise buildings before the momentum dissipates, enough to render him briefly unconscious. Even more terrifying is the fact that Zod can break through the seemingly inviolable limits of another Kryptonian. His blows carry sufficient force to directly injure Superman, despite his near-absolute defensive durability. This truth reflects the cruel paradox of the Kryptonian species, where only equal power is capable of destroying one another. It mirrors the moment when Superman was ultimately forced to end Zod's life through a decisive act, shattering defenses once thought impossible to penetrate. General Zod is nearly indestructible. As a result, he can withstand the extreme heat of massive explosions, the brutal cold of the Arctic, exposure to the vacuum of outer space, falls from great heights, heavy-caliber gunfire, depleted uranium anti-tank rounds, maverick missiles, plasma beams from Kryptonian weaponry, the heat vision of other Kryptonians, although it causes him intense pain, and even repeated powerful blows from Kryptonian supermen. Although Zod can be affected by tremendous physical impacts, such forces only cause him to stagger or fall momentarily, inflicting no significant injury. General Zod's speed is also evident in his reflexes, as he has caught multiple punches from Superman, who possesses comparable speed, and evaded numerous attacks from an opponent just as fast. If Black Adam were to confront the Kryptonian general head-on, it would not be a balanced battle, but a brutal suppression driven by ancient power. Adam would not hesitate or test his opponent, but from the very first moment, he would overwhelm Zod with blows carrying the weight of the gods. Each collision would be not only a clash of physical strength, but an impact between primal magic and Kryptonian physiology, a combination that is inherently and severely unfavorable for Zod. Before Black Adam magical lightning, every layer of Kryptonian biological defense becomes fragile. Black Adam power is regarded as superior even to Dr. Fate, an entity considered to be on the verge of true divinity. This places Adam in the position of a near unbeatable force on the planet, a symbol of authority that requires no heroic title. Black Adam is often directly compared to Superman in the present era, a seasoned Superman who has faced countless threats on a cosmic scale. In contrast, the Superman Zod once fought was still a relatively young warrior, lacking refinement, and not yet having reached the peak of either power or resolve. That difference, in context alone, is enough to place Zod at a disadvantage. When the factor of magic is introduced, the gap widens even further. Kryptonians are particularly vulnerable to supernatural energy, and Black Adam is the pure embodiment of ancient magical power. Each bolt of lightning not only inflicts physical damage, but also strikes directly at the essence of Zod existence, something raw muscle alone cannot fully resist. In terms of speed, Black Adam does not fall behind, and may even hold a slight edge in reflexes and instantaneous bursts. In terms of pure combat skill, Zod may be the more formally trained general. However, history has proven that skill alone is not enough to compensate for an absolute disparity in power and life-or-death experience. Superman defeated Zod despite not holding a tactical advantage, and Black Adam stands above Clark in several critical aspects. When all factors are placed side by side with clear judgment, the outcome becomes evident. Black Adam does not merely win, but imposes the dominance of an ancient god over a warrior born for war, but not born to oppose magic. Black Adam is the victor. What do you think about this battle? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you all very much.